Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and I'm here at my house, here in Zoodesia. You know, my house where I have this gigantic tree house and a whole bunch of like chickens that lay a whole bunch of really cool cookie eggs and basically have all of my treasure. And we are back, yes! Why are we here? Because friends, it is spring! It is spring and I feel like doing some spring cleaning. The first day of spring has officially arrived and actually later this week as of right now, I'm getting ready for my birthday! And when I thought about what I really wanted, I wanted to spend a little bit of time with my hands down in the dirt, doing some gardening. And so here we are, getting ready to do some gardening in Zoo Crafting because I love being here and it really is one of my heart homes. Also, because I've been taking forever and a day to actually get done on some of the Advent treasure stuff, I have not forgotten that. I just had writer's block for like telling stories this way, and we will be going back to Advent treasure. We will be opening up all of the portals that I actually have, you know, down in the labyrinth, kind of exploded all over the place right now. But I'm feeling refreshed and ready. I'm turning 30 freaking 4, which is like almost 10 years I have been doing zoo crafting then. And when I look around myself, I'm just ready for some big spring cleaning. I'm ready to actually look out my window and be able to see with my own 2 eye beams the glory of some of the builds that I always wanted to get done. And I really want to see our world and worlds, as we get the portal system up and going, grow. But instead of having like these huge, overwhelming, gigantic list, of which I'm pretty sure I have a few of them tucked away somewhere in here. Oh, in fact, look, yeah, Zoo Life. Oh, no, this is just Zoo Life 1, ideas of things to do. That's right. I don't see any to-do list in here. Do you? Do you? No, because I am a recovering to-do list addict, but we're working on that. And step 1 of the recovery is just to enjoy spring. So without further ado, my friends, we're just gonna start not with grand plans, not with overwhelming, oh darling, take that. Not with overwhelming outcomes of things that I need to try to get done in order to make the most of my time in Zoodesia. And we're gonna ignore the screaming villagers over in Zomberry Village. They're just really happy to be hanging out with some of our puppies. And instead, we're just gonna deal with the mess that is right in front of me. And that happens to be cleaning up my front yard, counting all of my adorable little snail children, maybe naming some of our chickens, and planting none other than the spring garden! Woo! Because I love plants! And if I want to find my way back home, well, all I need to do is like get down in the dirt. So alright, yeah, basically, we're gonna do some spring cleaning. And it's long overdue, especially because it is no longer snow time and I have a lot of snow on the ground. Let's go ahead. Is it shears that gathers snow? It is not shears. Why on earth did I think shears gather snow? No, what? It's a shovel. What? Why would you take, Seri, why on earth would I take shears to snow? You use a shovel for snow. This is elementary stuff. Very elementary. I'm pretty sure my elementary school, like, nieces and nephews could laugh at me and be like, what are you doing, Aunt Seri? Like, that's ridiculous. Alright, well, let's scoop all of this up because it is now spring. And we're just gonna start with putting away some of the decorations. Whoops. And apparently digging up all the soil in my garden. Ooh, and then maybe we'll be able to go ahead and actually use these snow... What is that? What on earth is an essential oil ice crystal that makes the essence cone of freeze? I was gonna say we could just make a snow cone. Ooh, or some ice cream. That would be really fun. A banana split? Oh, wow. Okay, that escalated very, very quickly. So we might make some strawberry ice cream. Okay, that sounds like a reward for a hard day's work here in the garden. But let's actually clean the garden up a little bit. Chips and I actually just got rid of our Christmas tree not too long ago because we really... Oh, hello, snowballs. You guys are just bouncing up there, eh? Because we really, really loved our Christmas tree this year. I think I did actually. Oh no, ow. I did actually make a vlog over on our vlog channel for the Vlogmas I tried to do, where Chips and I went and we found the Christmas tree at a Christmas tree farm and we picked it out. It was actually really hard to find it because all of the good Christmas trees at this like choose and cut your own Christmas tree farm had already been picked like months prior, and people had tied these cute little bandanas around them to let people know like, nope, this really awesome tree is called for. So we really had to search far and wide to find the tree that fit us, but it felt really great. And I felt a little guilty for cutting the tree down, but that's what they were grown for. And by going ahead and getting the tree from that Christmas tree farm, they take very, very good care of the environment there, and they provide a huge lake for all of the different species that live over in this part of North Carolina to relax in. And it just made me super happy to know that, like, yes, we were cutting down a tree, but it was going to be replanted, and they had a lot of biodiversity that they tried to support, and native types of Christmas trees. So the Christmas tree we got wasn't like your usual Christmas tree. Let's see. I want to get all the snow right now. Why is there snow on my roof? All right, we might need Sunfeather's help. All right, let's jump down gently. And let's gather up all the snow. I want to melt all the snow in my yard first. All right, Squicken, chickens. Quill, you have cloned yourself a million times over. I'm gonna have to ask the patrons for names of their favorite books and rename some of your children. Quill, you can't just clone yourself endlessly. And my cookie chickens have lost their names. And so have my normal chickens. In fact, I feel like the population of my normal chickens has really fallen in this area. Maybe we'll hatch a whole bunch of them in a bit. All right, let's go ahead and put these away. Bunch of cookies. Actually, I kind of want to nibble these cookies. Decisions. Do I want to eat cookies or strawberry ice cream? This is why Chips is making us a delicious tofu salad for dinner in real life. I cannot be trusted when I have, like, very much hunger. Alright. Come on, Sunfeather. I'm gonna need you for just a second, my dear. Alright. Let's go get the snow on top of the house, because it is spring! And it's actually spring here where we live in North Carolina now, which is great because if we still lived in Michigan, I wouldn't see spring until it was almost like the end of summer. One time, Chips and I actually went on a vacation to northern Michigan, and one of the main things that happened is everything was closed. Like, we went on vacation at the end of May, and everything in northern Michigan was closed, and they had these signs on them that just said, closed for winter. And they opened like mid-June is when they considered it to be like spring or summer, I suppose. So I kind of have a personal vendetta and a campaign against snow being anywhere in my garden at the moment. Because it's springtime! Alright, come along, Sunfeather. But yes, it did feel really wonderful to be able to do a pick your own for our Christmas tree with a group that was going to take very good care of all of the native wildlife. So I was very happy about that. And then one of the other things Chips and I are actually talking about doing to celebrate spring and our wedding anniversary, which is coming up. It's wild to think we've been enjoying zoo crafting adventures together. Right, Sunfeather? Sunfeather! I was still... oh my gosh. Sunflower, I'm sorry, Sunfeather, or Sunflower, oh my gosh. But, Sunflower, do you realize that you have been my golden chocobo before I even moved in with Chips? Before we even decided to share our lives together? Before we even got engaged? You have been my loyal Sunflower. And also, we also have Lily and Tate who are hanging out over in the yard. You can see them in the puppy play yard. Wow, that's surreal. I think Lily and Tate have actually been by my side almost exactly as long as I have been with my beloved darling. We have really, truly grown together, my friends, which is why for my birthday coming up later this week, when I was thinking about who I want to be and what I want to do with life, I was like, let's just get zoo crafting back. It's probably going to be a rambling series, Sunflower. A rambling series filled with all of my little projects. Whoops, Sunflower, be careful. All right, I'm gonna get the snow from under you, okay? But I think that's what makes it kind of homey. All right, well, let's get the rest of the snow. And, there's some over here. All right. Actually, I've been thinking about our big tree, and I think it'd be really fun to see if maybe we could rescue some of the squirrels over at the Walnut Center. And it would be really fun to see if we could maybe convince some different species of bird. Ooh, careful now. Some different species of bird to potentially come and live in our tree. Think about how cool that would be. If we could have like a whole bunch of birds nest over in the sides of these trees, and we could use that special invisible territory marker we have to encourage them to stay, so that then when you flew at the tree, it would just be filled with bird song. Oh, that would be so fun. I probably want to review actually who has the best bird song before we invite a bunch of birds into my yard, now that I'm thinking about it. Do I have my bird encyclopedia? Yes, I do. All right, bird encyclopedia. Okay, the blue jay probably has, it's too bad you can't hear the sound it makes, but the blue jay probably has a pretty good call. Cardinals! We should get Mama and Papa cardinal, because I always have cardinals living out my window. They're very common where I live in North Carolina, and we have a Mama and Papa cardinal who live outside my office window right now, so we should definitely add in Mama and Papa cardinal. And actually, maybe we should put a flamingo up there, because why not? It could be my tree of birds. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cool. What if we just had a nest for all of the different bird species? Oh, that sounds amazing. And we could just keep building it up and up. Why not? Sunflower, how high can you fly? I've actually never tried to see how high the sky is the limit, but like, all right. We're doing good. Doing good. I am taking this moment to remember I'm actually somewhat afraid of heights. Oh, I'm probably sure I'm gonna die if I fall from this. Don't judge me, Sunflower, with the fermentation of that statement, please. Alright, note to self. This is very high. I think we can go as high up as we possibly ever could dream to fill my tree with just thing after thing after thing of birds. And wouldn't it be cool if we expanded my treehouse with all sorts of little mementos and treasures from whatever adventures we've been up to? And not just in zoo crafting, but in all of our adventures. Because that's what I want zoo crafting to really start being about, you guys. I really, truly want it to start being a gigantic crossover series where we can bring in inspiration from all of the things that we do together, all of the adventures. That has been my goal for a long time now. All right. Let's wiggle down here, Sunflower. Thank you very much, my dear. I'm sorry I kept calling you Sunfeather. Trust me, it was a sign of love. Sunfeather used to be my brother's cockatiel, which is how you actually got part of your name, Sunflower. Alright, so let's see what to do now. Well, I'm going to put away the snowballs. I probably shouldn't eat all of these cookies, even though I desperately think that would be delicious. Alright, and we'll tuck away these snowballs. Free range snow, I'm sure it's fine to go ahead and potentially eat some of that later. Ooh, and what else do I have in here actually? Chocolate bars, garlic bread, apricot mousse cake, peppermint, more cake. I'm seeing a theme. Apple pie, oh dear. Do I have any salad? Oh good, I have apricot bite safari salad. See, I'm not just full of sweets. And then we have two-tailed lettuce wraps. That actually sounds so good. That's sold over at our PFAL cafe. So there, see, papayas, lemonade. It's not just cookies. Though I'm gonna admit, it's a lot. Oh, hi, darling. It's a lot of salad. Indeed. Who said anything about cookies? Right. Anyway, back out into the garden. Alright, so actually thinking about that, we do have a lot of cookies and we have a lot of cookie chickens. So I'm wondering if there's some way I could possibly think about trading these cookies. Maybe in a village? I might be able to like convince a trader to move into the Village of Light and then trade cookies. How else can one use a cookie? You can make a chocolate cookie. You can make a cookie jar and a cookie bush. I wonder how many cookies can a cookie jar fit? Because I wonder if we should actually have a Hall of Cookie Fame. What if we had a secret place where instead of diamonds, we just filled it up with as many cookies as possible? I think that's a little excessive. Oh, hello everyone! Delightful! Emerald! Snail egg! Who needs a name? Night rose, night slipper. Oh, there's a duck egg right over here. Aha! And more cookies! From Meese, the cookie chicken! Alright. Oh, the answer to the cookie jar question is it can actually hold a lot of cookies. What the heck, Meese? How many cookies can you shove into this cookie jar? That sounds like a math equation. And Crumbles, how you doing? Lots and lots and lots of duck eggs over here, Crumbles. Here, I'm going to try to hatch this one for you. Don't look at me like that. I was just seeing if it would hatch. All right, Night Crimson. Oh, there's another duck over here. No, Night Tomat! Night Tomat, don't do it! Oh my gosh. Get in here. Oh my gosh. This is why my snails die. They have no sense of preservation, heights, or I don't really think snails, maybe they're just brave knights. Also, Crumbles, who's this? You ended up getting a friend, Crumbles. Also, I'm stuck. Oh dear. Alright, well, this shouldn't take too long. I want to fill this place up with lily pads, actually, to cover up, like, these reed-looking things. It'd be really nice to put more lily pads in here. And maybe even swap out the, like, dirt on the bottom here for some nice gravel. That could be quite pretty. Alright, so let's save my little night snail from the royal snails that we have. I love getting that achievement all the time. Whenever we put down a hedge, it's so broken. Every time you put a hedge down, you get that achievement pretty. And I gotta admit, it does something for the self-esteem. Alright, Crumbles. Meese? I have this other duck. Oh wait, that's not a duck. That's a snail. Nobody judge me. I knew I had a duck. Crumbles, where should I put this duck? I feel like you have your spot. And then we do have a good spot, potentially, for ducks over here. Also, wait a second. Wait a second. Who used to live in here? Didn't we have a little creature that was not a snail, that was very precious to us, that lived in this tiny little nest we made for it? And it gave us gifts. Who is missing from this nest? Do you all recall? Because somebody is missing. Hey, Daisy. Alright, a lot of my snails are actually okay. I think we're going to go ahead and let this wild duck roam next to this pond. If you stick around, friend, you're welcome to stick around. If not, just take care. Alright, so let's see. Let's take down the rest of this Christmas stuff. Oh, hey! It's Lala the peafowl! And actually, I've been thinking we need to remove... Oh, who's this? A mystery bug! Okay, I need to name some of these little bugs as well. It looks like we have some new additions to the garden after all. And actually, I wonder if I should move some of the snails. What if we had little micro gardens? What if I started sprinkling the royal knighthood of the snails, the order of the snails, I suppose? What if I started sprinkling the knights out and about around the Village of Light and other places in little tiny gardens? I think that'd be really cute. We could definitely work with some of the invisible barriers to be able to convince them where their territory lies as well. Oh, that would be so much fun. All right, so let's go ahead and clear up all of these. Thank you very much. And then I'm gonna need to, all right, there we go. Take that down. What's inside this chest? A bunch of snow spruce leaves. The 12 Days of Advent treasure story that begun a while back. Oh, what was that? Do I have a dragonfly climbing on me? Interesting. There's a lot of mystery bugs in my yard, apparently, but that's good for pollination, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, we'll clear this up. Glorious Grafter, if you don't mind helping me. Ah, look how much nicer that is with the, like, Christmas decorations tidied up. And Lola, I think you're stuck again, so I'm actually going to clear away some of those. Because look, don't judge me, but I think I may have too many leaves now and then, and I think that that definitely helped. And I've actually been thinking that it's time to potentially come in. Yeah, I actually want to clear away some of these so I can start seeing my garden a bit better. There we go. But I think it's time to clear away some of these trees as well. Oh, and the villagers are so happy to see my puppies. It's always cute when they start yelling about my puppies in their yard. Because, you know, this garden, these trees, they've been around for a long time. And I really want to do some nice spring planting. Like, something a little more springy. So, let's see. My pockets are getting pretty full. But let's go ahead and we'll pick all of the walnuts down. And then I think we're going to cut down some of these trees, make sure none of them are too close to the house. We've learned in the past, never use the glorious grafter near my tree house because we will cut the tree house down. I don't know why so many of you guys continue to find that hilarious, but you do. All right, come on. Okay, that was a walnut. And... ooh! I had a strategically hidden reserve. Hello, little mystery bug. Of water right here. I did not know that. Oh, it's because I don't have enough of these sprinklers everywhere. Oh, gosh, it's been a while. I completely forgot about that. Huh. I wonder what else I should be planting over here. I guess that would be a good spot to put more trees. Let's see. Do I want to keep my nutmeg? We'll keep that nutmeg for now. I totally forgot that's why we have these in some of the locations that we do. Oh, but this is so much fun to clear it out and just start thinking about a bigger garden. I would grow some, like, trees with some cocoa beans, but I think we have enough chocolate chip cookies at the moment. Alright, how am I gonna get to this thing? There we go. Maybe I could just put, like, a decorative hedge there, because I feel like having a big open area would be really nice for spring for once. Let's see. And actually, I want to clear away these birch trees. Please don't cut down my house. Oh, thank goodness. I have cut down my house too many times. Alright, and we'll clear this out of the way. Hey, Lala. See? Isn't this nicer? I like being able to actually see my whole garden. And we'll put in a few nice little trees. But it doesn't need to be anything huge. There we go. Excellent. I sort of feel like removing some of these trees as well. What are these leaves? Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna need to pick that up somehow. Here, I'll put down my little... this is a nice light sculpture. There we go. So this is an orange autumn leaf. Oh, well, I don't need orange autumn leaves anymore. Sprinkled in. I might go ahead and keep the cherry blossoms. Or the cherry trees right here, but I think I'm going to prune back a few of them. There we go. Just a bit so that I can actually, like, see where I'm going. And then, let's see, I think that's a special tea, type of tea tree. Excellent! I like this! Yeah, and then these are actually tea bushes. They're kind of really hard to grow. They're a bit rare and you have to find them scattered about in the world. Wow, look at how much more open this is! I love it! Alright! I think today's project will mostly be just like cleaning up the garden and remembering how amazing none other than my fantastic plant sorting system is. Watch this. You throw the plants in, not the walnuts, but the glowflowers and all of the leaves. I'll even put the Christmas balls in here. And then the switch flips on. Oh, this never gets old. And look at it! Look at it! It begins the mass sorting. It will take forever for it to, like, sort through this big pile of stuff. Especially because, you know, the bamboo and everything is just in huge piles. Ooh, some clover patches! Oh, I can't wait to be able to start decorating. This is going to be delightful. Alright, let's pick up all the stray things. Yeah, I think we do need to actually go ahead. And move all of the snails. Let's see. Any more plants I need to collect over here? And technically, we don't need these saplings. So what I could do is come over and... oh, the compost pile is full. Wow, I've got like a lot of old compost too. All right, we'll fill that up. And then Christmas tree. I suppose the Christmas stuff should go inside. I should probably have a neater storage spot for it, but I don't. Alright, we'll put this away for now. Any other Christmas stuff? maybe the snow. Also, my endless piles of chocobo feathers. Hey, I've got a lot of fishnets. Oh, and I forgot about butterfly collecting. We should make miniature butterfly houses, friends. Oh, geez. And I actually forgot that I could put a whole bunch of beautiful little... Oh, that's a cat purring, not a zombie growling. Oh, thank goodness. But I forgot I could put a bunch of flower pots all over the place. Maybe I'll do that to like decorate for spring and just put a bunch of pretty flowers out. Alright, so let's put away a few more of these. Saplings, a bunch of the wood. Let's see, maybe a nutmeg piece. And then we've got, oh no, nutmeg can go in with the food. Alright, and then we have our sorting chest for food right over here. And as soon as it's dropped in, ta-da! In case you guys didn't know, we do have another wonderful sorting chest. Yes, it took me months to make these because it's a lot of complicated wires and doodads. Ooh, butterfly! Yay! Oh, I love seeing the butterflies about. Sunflower, we'll figure out how to get the butterflies out and about in a little bit. There we go. But my food sorting chest, hey darling! My food sorting chest actually comes down here into my beautiful pantry. I need to make more nooks and crannies in the world like this. And then it sorts everything into like the herbs and spices. So here's where the nutmeg just went. Ew, I have flesh root in here. What do you even use flesh root in? Gross. Gross. Dim sum. Vindaloo. Sausage. Well, you know what? I guess that's it's like growing the fake meat in my Sims series, so I'm sure it's fine. Also, I heard some of our cows down in the lab. Oh, I love it. Alright, well, I think we're almost done with phase 1 of the spring cleaning today, which makes me pretty darn happy if I'm honest. So let's go ahead. Huzzah! And we're gonna gather all of these. Beets! What are you? What are you actually? Ooh, asparagus! Yeah! Asparagus are a delicious spring crop. I might replant these in a little while. Alright. But I want a fresh garden! And in fact, I don't know if I need to plant as many plants for consumption. So what I might actually do is put down a whole bunch of flowers just to have a nice spring touch. Leeks, asparagus goes away. Let's see, and then what about these guys? These are tea leaves, so we'll gather up a bunch of the tea leaves. There we go. And then strawberries. Oh, okay, strawberries could probably stay. But I want to make a cuter garden. I think we're going to go for more of a scenic garden this time around. Instead of something, you know, like something with more of these cute little stone paths. Something with more flowers. Alright. And then let's very carefully remove these pumpkins. And maybe I'll just put something pretty back here. Where all the snails are. They do seem like they're having quite the meeting of snails. Crumbles, Night Tomat! I really worry about you, Night Tomat. I think I need to remove this piece of hedge. Or else I think we're gonna have a lot of devastation right there. Night Tomat, are you protector of the eggs? Oh my gosh, this is why I love them. Alright, we'll clear these out of the way. And I might actually like, maybe I could put a pretty gazebo over here now that I'm thinking of it. If I did it right and carefully, I might be able to make a gazebo that would look out over the little creek. That would be kind of fun. Also because the creek has a hidden cave up there that I haven't used in literally years. Wow, we might be doing a lot of spring cleaning, you guys. Oh, it feels good. Sometimes you just need to start something fresh. And in fact, we're going to start something so fresh, I'm going to remove this nutmeg tree as well. There we go. Maybe I'll plant a whole bunch of these paper trees, actually, sunflower. Because then we could have a whole bunch of wonderful notes written about the world. Alright, is that everything? Almost. We almost have a fresh garden ready to work with. Okay, good, good, good. We'll wiggle up here. Well, hello, mystery bug. Gotta give you a name, too. And I think I'll leave some of those guys. And alright, yay! Look at this! An empty garden! Oh, progress of some ilk. Ah, all right, guys. Well, there we have it. A tidied up spring garden, all emptied out and ready to go. We have a whole bunch of flowers and a bunch of snails. Ah, the snails are going to drown themselves unless I cover up these spots. Oh my gosh. All right, maybe I'm going to fill these in with pumpkins temporarily. Because otherwise we're about to have, like, the mass death of a whole bunch of our special knights. Oh my gosh. All right. They're still good over there. Phew. Okay. And that might change the layout of the garden, but that's all right. All right. And then we'll put away a few more of these. Let's see. Tea leaf. And then, whoops, my pumpkins. Pumpkins are so useful. You can do so many things with them. Like plug up holes that snails could drown in. And then we'll put some of these away. There we are. And there we go. A nice, beautiful, empty garden, just ready and waiting for whatever adventures we want to go ahead and put into it. So there we have it, friends. All right. Huzzah! 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 The garden has been emptied. I have some more ideas. We're definitely going to be changing some things up just so it can look nice. Also, we'll add in some delicious crops that we can go ahead and nibble, but I'm kind of just feeling like a fresh start for spring. And from here, we'll go ahead and take the inspiration and start spreading out throughout all of Zoodesia. So all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you guys could, do please leave a like for, you know, the round table, the round cookie of the Knights of the Snail Order. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!